Welcome back to Mama B Made It. I thought today we would do a little bit of a run through of some of the things that I canned off camera. You know, you don't always pick up the camera when you're doing a project. At least I don't. I tend to forget sometimes. So this here is something I'm really proud of. It's silly. It's just barbecue sauce, but I've never canned barbecue sauce before. Our favorite barbecue sauce is Sweet Baby Ray's, honey smoked, and so I went online and I found a recipe for a mock Sweet Baby Ray's. I didn't follow it totally. There was some things I didn't have, and we don't like cayenne, so I didn't add that. But I will link the recipe that I used down in the description. This is pizza sauce, just a regular Italian pizza / spaghetti sauce. Just a basic tomato sauce. And this, we did not get any cucumbers at all this year. Unfortunately, we had an invasive plant grow up behind the trellis, and before I realized it, it killed every single one of my climbing, vining plants. So this is zucchini and yellow squash relish. I made zucchini and yellow squash pickles, and like I said, we don't have any cucumber pickles or relish this year. This is just a basic salsa. And I don't know about you, but we can't get enough of the canned chicken. What I did is I just roasted, I think, 3 whole chickens for broth, and then pulled off all of the meat and canned it up in water, which became broth. And then this is just some veggie broth here. And now I think we'll do a run through of the things I am fixing to preserve. Alrighty, this is what I'm going to be working on processing next in the next few days. So we have 3.5 dozen eggs. These are not from my chickens. I don't have any chickens yet, maybe someday, but they had them on sale, 5 dozen for $5, so I jumped on it. And we have some patty pan squash. These are the last, well, I have a whole bunch of them, but in where I live, the pest pressure is insane, and you just have to pick everything and bring it inside. And I let these get big on purpose. When they get big like this, I like to put them in my sauce because they don't taste like a lot, and I don't have to rush to use them because they're gonna last just a little bit longer. So we got eggs, some squash, oh, the very last yellow squash. We got some fruit, an overripe banana, some frozen strawberries, and some frozen apples. Okay, so for the bananas and the strawberries, they're going to probably become baked oatmeal. I think the apples are going to go into muffins. I don't know what the the cherry tomatoes. So I'm pulling all my tomato plants out, and I still have 2 cherry tomato plants out there that are just loaded up, so I gotta pick those. And then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the cherry tomatoes yet. And then I have probably about, I don't know, 10 large white zucchinis, and then this 1 striped zucchini. I'm not sure yet on what these things are going to become. And then 1 blue pumpkin and 1 Long Island cheese. Those, I think the Long Island cheese is very dark inside, and we really love to eat that just plain. Now, that's not to say the blue pumpkin isn't good, because it is, but I like this one better for spiced pumpkin. And I'll go over all that when I actually do it. And I think I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison for myself and for anybody who else who's interested. you know, what they should grow, because here it's hard to grow pumpkins. Very, very hard to grow pumpkins. They grow, but they rot because there's so much moisture and bugs and disease. You have to run out and grab them. Like as soon as you can no longer put your thumb in it, you gotta get them off the vine and get them inside. All right, so this is what we will be working on for the next few days. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned, but the eggs, we're gonna do some breakfasts. I know one for sure is going to be a casserole of eggs and I think bacon and onions and peppers, maybe some hash brown potatoes. I'm not really sure yet, but I will make videos on each one of these things. I am thinking about doing a big cooking day tomorrow, but we'll see. And I might even do a video about how I prep for a big cooking day. Here's just another look. Alrighty. So how is your garden doing? Mine is winding down. We're literally coming to the end of the summer garden. Here, I live in the South. I live in the southern central Kentucky, and it's hot and it's wet. And this year has been weird. We are so wet. Usually by this time we're in a drought. Not this year. We are wet and the grass is long, and it's just been strange. I have the windows open in August. That never happens. So, is your garden flourishing? Are you bringing in a ton? What's happening? Let me know down in the comments. Have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.